Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm really excited to have a special guest with me today, Lee. How are you today, Lee?
Very well, thank you.
And the reason we brought Lee on the channel is because I had sold his property in Torremolinos last year. And I just wanted to speak about the process, what it was like and what happened next for Lee. So Lee, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Living in Faro now and doing very well.
And it was a massive change for you from Torremolinos to move to Faro. What was your reason for that?
Mainly work and lifestyle changes. I work as a marshal at Calanova Golf Club, which is very close to El Faro. Having worked in the La Cala area as well for the last 2 to 3 years, I decided I needed a change. It was closer for commuting to work, to move to that sort of area. I've made lots of friends around that area and just decided it was time after over 20 years for a bit of a change from Benalmádena to move up the coast slightly and experience a new area.
Let's go back to, so when you first came to the Costa del Sol, where was the place that you landed?
Yeah, we first landed in Benalmádena and moved here with family in 1997. Yeah, my parents wanted to semi-retire in Spain, to own a restaurant for myself and my sister to take over and run in the future. So they scouted the area of Benalmádena for many months and decided to move over here and brought myself and my sister over here, and we've never looked back since. Yeah, it was a great opportunity at a young age to make a career for myself and a successful life.
How exciting. What age were you when you came to the Costa del Sol?
So I was 22. Yeah, I was a recently qualified chef and I was just working run of the mill in a restaurant hotel in the UK. And when my parents put this idea on the table, I thought, wow, okay, a bit crazy, but here we go. I'd only been to Spain a few times before. Came over with my dad and we scouted around the area and looked at a few places. And he was very shrewd, yeah. He didn't buy a place until he was ready and realised it would be something that we could take on and make a success of.
And it literally was.
It literally was, yeah. It was a busy restaurant we'd bought anyway, and we just carried it on, running the same style, making only tiny changes to it. So it was carried on successfully.
Amazing. And then obviously you bought your apartment in El Pinillo, which is kind of the border between Benalmádena and Torremolinos. How long did you live in that apartment for?
So we bought that because we were doing successfully with the restaurant. Myself and my sister, we bought off plans in 2004, I think, when our business was doing really well. So we bought off plans, 18 months worth of paying deposits down while the property was being built in El Pinillo, and obviously got it at a good price because we were buying off plans, and then moved in the middle of 2005, I think, into the property. Good terms on mortgages at that time. So lived there for around 11 years, because then we moved to a bigger property in El Pinillo.
Okay.
Just before my second child was born.
Mm-hmm.
It was an area very family friendly, easy to get in and out of, good links to train stations, supermarkets, all the shops.
And obviously then the school
And the school
close by, so,
yeah.
which is, I think, it ticked all the boxes, really,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
for
totally.
you. In property, timing is everything. You came over, you ran the restaurant, you had an opportunity to buy off plan, and that was the perfect scenario.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the decision to sell. What made you decide now is the time?
I started working in La Cala de Mias after moving out of the restaurant business when we sold our restaurant business. And I started working in golf, working in an indoor golf centre in La Cala de Mias, and then moving on to work as a marshal in Calanova. And the commuting was And it's half an hour there, half an hour back. It was getting quite a bit tiresome. And I'd made a lot of friends over that way and decided, it was time for a change to move up that way. Let's see how the other end of the coast is a bit, or further up the coast.
And look, there is a lot of real estate agents in the Costa del Sol. So when it came the time that you made that decision, what made you choose WL Costa Properties?
Well, I'd known yourself, Warner, through mutual friends in the area for several years before. You'd also successfully sold our bar restaurant in 2020 as well, which was not easy at the time. They were difficult times of COVID times, and the sale went seamlessly, really. My dad was a bit of a worrier, but he felt totally at ease with yourself. So, and you sold his, when they moved to the countryside as well, to the Campo, you sold his property in Torremolinos in, I think, less than a month.
In 24 hours?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Almost kicked him out. It was incredible. He was like, okay, we better move a bit quick. So, so that was just incredible. So from knowing of that sale, it was an easy choice, really, to think Warner and Sandra, of course, and your team here know the area of Benalmádena, El Pinillo, Torremolinos inside out. So the obvious choice for me, really, to go with yourself.
I think it's really important, and a lot of my business is referrals, and it's also trust. You know, people trust me. My business is here, my door is always open, but it's really important that when you're agreeing to sell a property as a partnership, my part in that partnership is to make sure that I market the property, present the property, do everything I can to get the best price and to get the sale for you. Your part is to put the confidence in me that you're the man to sell my property, and that's so important. When I do go to do a listing, I sit down with the client, I find out what their needs are and wants and everything, because it is an emotional thing. And most of the people that contact me in Benalmádena, they've had their properties for 10, 15 years, their family's been in it, you know. So it's not like you can just go and just say, there's the price, there's the contract, sign the contract. It's a process. Yeah,
it really is. It's building a relationship with them and understanding their emotional state as well as their financial state, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I felt you do.
How did you feel then once we kind of decided, okay, we're going to market the property? How did you feel the next steps were in regards to promotion, marketing, communication? Were you happy with everything?
Yes, very happy with the marketing side and sales side, because we went in, you brought round a very professional photographer, took unbelievably professional photos, videos. It was marketed within a matter of hours. You set up, I've got it up on all the sites already. And I was like, wow, this looks amazing. And then I think from the next day, Lee, we've got a viewing. Lee, we've got another viewing. Lee, we've got a viewing. I'm like, okay, well, it's no problem at all. Right. We had maybe 10, 12 viewings from Spanish clients.
Yeah.
I thought, well, obviously, this has been marketed in the right way, because these are the sort of people who live here. It's a family environment around there, but a lot of Spanish families.
Yeah.
So you'd obviously marketed it, knew the sort of clients that were going to come in looking for this place, and just nailed it on the head.
I think what we've done is we sat down and we looked at what properties were in the area and what price they were and how long they've been on the market. And it was apparent to me the properties were overpriced, the ones that we looked at.
Yes.
So I said to you, looking at where they are and looking at where the market is, if we put it at this price, which is still a good premium for yourself to carry on, then we are going to get interest.
Yeah.
And the first night, I had 75 favourites on one portal, and then I was like, Lee, have a viewing, have a viewing, have a viewing. So I knew that it was going to sell.
Yeah.
From that time then, we have to work out your timelines, you know, and understand if this sells, then where do you go?
Yes. Yes, that was the thing as well. Yeah, because I wasn't too sure of what areas I wanted to move to, closer to work, and I had to start checking those out rather quickly. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll have a few months. I think we put it up in June, July. I was thinking maybe we've got till Christmas till this sells. Oh no, because you said August is normally pretty quiet on sales and whatever. And it was like, oh my God, we're going to run around in this heat, and but it was crazy. Yeah, so but exciting as well.
Yeah, it was, and I have a lot of experience, you know, over 20 years experience working with different portals and how to market it and what's the best way to present it. And that area that we sold is predominantly families, you know, they have schools there, they commute to Malaga and everything else was very, 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 very popular. So I knew that if we done that, then we would get a sale. And I think we got the offer in writing, was about 10 days or something?
In about 10, 12 days, I think, yeah.
And there was a lovely family as well.
Yes, it was, yeah, lovely people that came in, which is nice. I mean, you always want to pass on your house when it's been your property for 10, 12 years.
And from your point of view, what do you think is the biggest thing people should look for when they're choosing their real estate agent?
Friendliness and trust and building a relationship, almost as if you're made to feel as though you're one of the only people selling your property with this person.
Yeah.
That you're not just a number of a big company that you can't get hold of very easily. It's having that personal relationship, thinking, okay, well, you can contact them even out of hours on your WhatsApp or whatever. A personal relationship and trust and feeling that your agent is really doing everything he can for you all the time.
Yeah, and I think that's important. Yes, we are friends, but, you know, this is a business transaction and it's really important for you to trust and have confidence.
Oh, totally, yeah. You need that confidence in your agent, and that's what you get from WL Properties, definitely.
So now that it's all over, we've sold your property, you've moved to your new property, when you reflect back, what stands out the most to you?
Oh, the timeline and the organisation of it, just putting it on the market with such professional photos straight away, and then your warmness and desire to sell the property and get me the right sort of price, get the right deal, the right people in, just in that time frame to view the property in no time at all.
Yeah.
I think the feedback you were giving me of the viewings was coming, well, right, I think we can push these people, and these people are definitely interested, and just that confidence in that it will be sold. Yeah, we're going to do this. For the right price. So.
And just for the record, because we did have 75 favourites at that time, my phone, as soon as I listed it, my phone was going, you know...
all going bananas,
really bananas. And I think, obviously, you were living there and we had to navigate the viewings and all that. So it was really important for me to make sure that these people were ready and not just, oh, I'm going to go and see that property, but I need to sell a property or, you know, I'm buying the year after that. That takes time for you. So I had to, you know, really ask the questions for everybody to make sure that the people were going weren't wasting
your time
or my time. So thankfully we got the sale. You moved to your new place, you're very happy. So if a friend of yours was thinking of selling in Benalmádena or the Costa del Sol, what advice would you give them?
What advice I would give them is, I would definitely recommend WL Costa Properties for their friendly service, dedication to getting the sale made. I say, come along. Beautiful office outside as well. Beautiful service. Both of you and Sandra are very friendly people, and they will listen to you, and they will listen to all your needs, take it all on board. It's not just a case of, oh, okay, we're going to sell this property and we'll see what we can do with it, but if we sell it at this price, so what? It's not at all like that. It is an absolute consistent professional process all the way through to get the right sale for you. So
yeah, and I think that's important. I have a lot of sellers because I'm a listing agent, and if anybody's wanting to sell, then, you know, if they have the right ingredients, you know, your property will sell. And that's what I always do. And I always make my sellers feel that VIP experience. You are the only one. You deal with me, I do the viewings.
yes,
You know, I make sure that the communication, and I make sure that I look at all those emotions and everything that comes with that and make it happy for you. So,
well, that's what I found. Yeah, well, that hands-on as well. It's not, you've got that personal touch.
yeah.
It's not a company where they're just sending out some junior to do the listing on your place, and he's like, yeah, it's okay. This bathroom looks okay.
Yeah.
It's you. You're doing it all to make sure it's right.
Well, thank you for putting your trust in WL Costa Properties. I'm happy to hear that you're now moving on with your life and your new location there. So, a quick fire round for you. What's your favourite restaurant on the Costa del Sol?
On the Costa del Sol, I've just tried a new one in La Cala de Mias called El Cortijillo that we went on Saturday night. Beautiful family Spanish restaurant. Very nice. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I need to try that. Best thing about living on the Costa del Sol?
The sunshine and the warmth of people and the laid-back lifestyle.
And one thing you would tell anyone moving from the UK to Spain?
Anyone moving from the UK to Spain, don't be scared of the transition. It can be made a lot easier with the right people behind you to give you support, like Warner Lorry, for example.
Sea or mountain view?
I prefer mountain view. I've always been a fan of the amazing countryside in Spain. That's just my preference.
And what does your perfect Sunday look like here in the Costa del Sol?
Oh, perfect Sunday. On the Costa del Sol, you can drive out and explore places that you wouldn't even know existed in Spain. Spain's a beautiful country, a huge country, and just get out there, explore, have a beautiful lunch out in a Spanish restaurant, and just enjoy the beautiful weather, the sunshine on your back, and a relaxing day out.
Sounds amazing. So Lee, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it, and I know it will help a lot of people who are thinking about selling their property on the Costa del Sol. And if you're listening and you have any questions about selling your property on the Costa del Sol, you can always reach out to us, even if you just want a bit of advice or clarity. Thanks for tuning in today, and remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you very much. Thank you.